Coming up on JNN, we take a look at district-wide recycling, hip-hop club's dance competition, and Anais Medina comes to us from the JNN Spring Sports Box. We also get ready for prom with this week's Trend Report. Two juniors share their story in starting an a cappella club, and Tabari Devone brings us crowdsourcing. All this and more on today's JNN.
Good morning, Gregory High. I'm Jake Bailey.
And I'm Stephanie Romero. Today is Friday, May 1st.
Day on the Green is today at lunch. Renaissance card holders will be dismissed at 10:30.
For those of you going, be sure to have your Renaissance card and ticket. So let's get started.
District-wide recycling began last week. Thanks to a group of individuals here on campus and a $250,000 grant, all 34 campuses in our district are now striving to protect the environment. Mariah Dominguez and Tommy Tran filed this report.
Global Club celebrated more than just the environment on Earth Day. Wednesday, April 22nd kicked off district-wide recycling. This means all 34 Modesto City Schools now recycle.
As being Global Club, what we try to do is educate others about, the environment and the impact that we make on it. And so Earth Day is one of those days, is like a celebration.
We had our kickoff and it was for Earth Day, but also it was for a recycling kickoff across our district.
So what we did is we had a number of booths. So we wanted to celebrate the fact that we got a huge grant. So we wanted to hype up Earth Day and we wanted to get everyone involved.
Global Club did exactly that. Now all Modesto City Schools are involved in campus recycling. Global Club advisors Ms. Miranda and Mr. Orlando have led this effort.
We were approached by Pam Abel and our grant writer, Karen Service, and we were asked if we would lead the program to get all the schools to recycle. And we wanted to do it badly. We were very excited about it, and so we did it.
Receiving $250,000, the Cal Recycle grant allows the schools to recycle and build upon existing programs.
Mr. Orlando and Mrs. Miranda were very good about that. We just went to a meeting and they explained what bins were available, and I talked to one of the administrators here and we decided which bins we thought would work best for us, and we chose the specific hallway bins. Once the grant came on board, we really needed to funnel it all through one club and to create a club that was about creating a sustainable recycling program, not necessarily one that was just making money.
To those involved, it's more than just recycling.
We can educate students with this through this program because we have to reduce it because of climate change. So basically at the end of the day, it's coming down to climate change and understanding that we can be a part of the solution rather than be part of the problem.
It makes me really happy that students, not just me, but the students of the club, we're all trying to educate and help better the planet that we live on, because we're all in this together. It's really special to see students, besides just me, going out there and helping the community and recycling, because it's necessary and we need change.
The grant will last for the next 2 years with the hope of continuing a district-wide recycling program. This has been Mariah Dominguez and Tommy Tran reporting for JNN.
Thanks, Mariah and Tommy. Seniors, today is the final day to accept your admission to college. You must send your transcripts to your college. Sign up in the D building with Miss Brazil. Remember, if you do not sign up in May, your final transcripts will not be sent in June. Senior Award Night will be on Tuesday, May 19th, and will begin at 7 p.m. Hip Hop Club recently competed at one of the largest gatherings of hip hop dancers from around the world. Julissa Kennedy and Matthew Martinez bring you the story.
Build a Dance took place last Saturday, April 25th. One of the competitors was our very own Hip Hop Club, also known as the School of Hard Knocks.
Well, the dance is basically a place where all these dancers come together, showcase, compete, basically show off their talent and their styles, and this is where all these other dancers get motivation.
In preparation for one of the biggest hip-hop competitions in the nation, the School of Hard Knocks has been hard at work since the beginning of the school year.
We practice every Wednesday after school, like from the time school ends until like 4 or 5 o'clock. And then the last week we practiced every single night probably until 8:30. And so that was very exhausting, but it was worth it because in the end we needed that time to practice.
Being on the first competing team is like a really big deal. Gregori's never had something like this, and most of the teams that compete at World of Dance are just they're dance studios that are strictly for dance, and we're a school club. So being that underdog kind of statement is just something else.
Overall, it was like a really good opportunity to showcase our talent and put ourselves out there.
Though the School of Hard Knocks did not place, they left with a learning experience.
And I think after like competing and seeing the judges' comments, like we know where we need to improve, and just so that we're ready for the next competition.
It was very motivating being with a bunch of dancers and seeing like a lot of different styles, and it really just motivated me to push myself to my capabilities when it comes to dancing.
This has been Julissa Kennedy and Matthew Martinez reporting for JNN.
The School of Hard Knocks will be performing with dance production tonight at 7 p.m. in the Modesto High Auditorium for the Soundtracks in Motion Showcase. Prom ticket prices go up today for $40 in the SBO. Also in the SBO, all regular items are on sale and new spring t-shirts are available. Spots are available for the 2015 Summer Entrepreneurship Academy. For more information, see Mr. Steves in the N building. Next up, Anaisa Medina comes to us from the JNN Spring Sports Box.
What's up, Jags? I'm Anaisa Medina bringing you the latest on Gregori's spring varsity athletics. Let's get straight to it. First up, our swim and dive team. Jags faced Downey on April 17th, where the varsity girls won 98-84, and the varsity boys lost 108-67. The Lady Jags finished their season with a record of 3-3, and the boys finished with a record of 4-2. Track and field faced Johansson last Wednesday at Lanphier Stadium, where our Lady Jags beat the Vikings 100-32. Our boys won with a score of 118-17, remaining undefeated for league. On Wednesday, they faced Enochs, where they were put to the test with tough competition. Check out JagNetworkNews.net to see the results. Varsity softball is currently 8-1 as of Tuesday. Lady Jags faced Davis at home last Thursday the 23rd, where the ladies dominated early in the game, adding 4 runs in the second inning, maintaining their momentum, finishing the game early in the 4th inning with a final score of 10-0. This Tuesday, they beat Modesto 12-0. Next, tennis. Downey met us at home last Thursday, where the Jags beat the Knights 7-2. Boys varsity tennis earned their first league title by going undefeated in league season. That's right, 12-0. Playoffs begin on May 5th, and as of Wednesday, times and locations remain undetermined. Boys golf entered Monday's MMC tournament with a 12-0 league record, but also placed first as well. Boys take their next step at CIF South Sectionals on Monday. As of Wednesday, baseball maintained a slim lead in league over Bayer with a 7-1 record, both teams competing for the first seed in playoffs. They faced Johansson last Wednesday, where they beat the Vikings in the 5th inning, 10-0. On Friday, the Jags faced the Vikings again and opened with a 1-run lead in the 1st inning, before adding 10 more runs late in the game to finish with an 11-0 victory. Girls soccer is playoff bound. Currently first in league with a record of 9-0-2. That's 9 wins, 0 losses, and 2 ties as of Monday. One of the ties came Monday when the Jags met the Eagles at Enochs. What do you say about a soccer game that ends with a 0-0 tie? It was a tough game. Grigori had many opportunities, but the Enochs defense held up in the end. MMC swim trials begin today for Grigori swimmers at Johansson, and baseball will be at Enochs. For more recent scores, check out JagNetworkNews.net. That's it for your Spring Sports Box this week. I'm Anaisa Medina.
cost for the DVDs is $20 during pre-sale. The price will go up on the day of graduation. Voting for Senior Best Awards will take place at lunch on Monday. If you're attending the Disneyland trip, bus signups will be on Tuesday at lunch. Cap and gowns will be distributed on Thursday at lunch outside the C Building office. Prom is next Saturday, May 9th. As the countdown begins, Julia Lobo brings us the latest trend report and shares some tips and trends on how to have the perfect prom night.
What's up, Jags? I'm Julia Lobo with the Trend Report. Prom is a week away, so I'm bringing you a special edition trend report to make sure you have everything covered. The first step, find a prom date. Extravagant promposals are a big trend. Thanks to social media, it's no longer just about who you ask, but how you ask. Everything from hilarious puns to catchy song lyrics and sentimental gestures are the highlight of Popping the Question this year. Two major trends will be seen on the dance floor. The top prom dress trends include lace, which has a feminine flair, and high necklines, which give a fashionable edge. Catering to all styles this year is local boutique Bianca's Bridal Couture.
Well, we are a family-owned business. We've been here for over 27 years now in Modesto, so it's really become a tradition for the Central Valley. We feel that each dress is very special, just as special as the girl that wears them, and so we want to make sure that we are keeping each dress exclusive, the color and the style for your prom. We tell a lot of our girls we can only control what we sell here. Thankfully, we are sort of a superstore for prom, so we get a lot of girls coming in from all the different schools to buy their dresses here, and so we're able to control that, and that way they go and encourage their friends to come back here and shop here, so we make sure that they're not buying the same dress as them.
If you're on a tighter budget or just don't want to splurge on a prom dress, Marissa's Closet and Rippin' is the place to go.
About 6 years ago, my granddaughter started collecting dresses for girls. She had friends that could not attend prom. They didn't have a dress. They couldn't afford a dress, so she started collecting dresses. She actually passed away the following year. She was my first granddaughter and my daughter's only daughter. So what we did was when the school called and said, we have all these dresses, we can't do it, we decided to take it on in her name. Ended up with the store, probably got about 2,000 or so dresses in here. Everything in our store is free. Shoes, shawls, dresses. As long as they can show me they attend school, everything, they can have a free dress.
Before you enter the Gala Center on prom night, don't forget the last minute things. Bring extra money for downtown parking, pick up your boutonnieres and corsages ahead of time, book appointments in advance, and make sure your dinner reservations won't leave you running late. And that wraps it up. I hope these tips and trends help you to have a night to remember. I'm Julia Lobo, and that's what's trending. Back to you, Jake.
Thanks, Julia. The Tournament of Talent will be Thursday, May 7th at 6 p.m. in the Downey Auditorium. Admission is free, and the most spirited school gets the grand prize. Parent-Player Information Night will be held Thursday, May 21st in the gym at 6 p.m. for AAU Summer Sports for next school year. Two juniors fulfilled their high school dream by starting Gregori's first a cappella club, hoping to share their passion for music with others on campus. Lauren Torpy and Angie Morales bring you the story.
Many dreams are being fulfilled around Grigori. Isaac Wettenkamp and Chaz Medrano started Gregori's first a cappella club.
My freshman year, I was in an a cappella club. It wasn't an actual club here at school, but it was just kind of like a group of friends that got together. I always wondered, what if there was like an a cappella club here at school or something like that?
I started a cappella club because I've always loved singing, and I've always had this idea, and I kind of just wanted to make it come to life.
Both Chaz and Isaac have grown up around music. They play piano, guitar, and even spend free time teaching others. This prior experience has helped shape the a cappella club into the success that it is.
I try and teach individual parts to people. Chaz has me backed up on the piano, so he can kind of help me get what's in my head out into people's voices.
With the support of Isaac and Chaz, many people have vocally improved in just a short period of time.
I've sung kind of all my life, but I had never really worked with harmonies or anything. But now being a soprano, I get to work with all these new kind of harmonies and just kind of feeling free to sing my voice when I wouldn't before.
This club has also helped with people's confidence outside practice.
I'm not really confident at singing in front of people, and so when I joined this club, I felt like I could really conquer any fear that I had once I've conquered one of my biggest fears, which is singing in front of people and being judged.
I want people to go in and go out of a cappella club thinking of all of the memories that they'll be able to make and all of the experience that they'll be able to have.
Isaac and Chaz hope to have the club grow in years to come and for it to inspire people's passion for music. This has been Lauren Torpy and Angie Morales reporting for JNN.
A Cappella Club meets Tuesday at lunch and Thursday after school in the J Building. Next up, Tavari Devone brings us this week's crowdsourcing, where he takes a look at your signature dance moves in order to get you ready to hit the dance floor on prom night.
What's up, Jags? It's Tavari Devone. Today, as you saw, we're gonna see what your personal dance move is. Let's figure it out. All right. What is your signature dance move?
Oh, my signature dance move? Well, I have a lot. What's yours?
Give me one.
One? Oh, sometimes I pull out the whip.
Go ahead.
Ha! The whip. Ha!
Get some handlebars here. Handlebars. Because you're not riding with handlebars though. So you can go like. No handlebars.
Just like that. Wait, why would you move your shoulders? Wouldn't you just be pedaling?
Because when you pedal, like it moves your whole body. Like
a. Yeah.
You just throw anything in there?
Yeah, it's like, and then like I go back with it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
You know my signature dance move.
Ooh. You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. You remember?
Yeah. Right.
Well, goes a little like this.
That's it right there. I gave it to you.
Go ahead, do it again.
I gave it to you.
All right, what is your guys' signature dance move?
The squid. The squid. Yes! Right now. And then we lose. Come on, it's fun. Do it.
My shirt
we gotta
literally
do it. There you go.
You gotta catch me on a good day, cuz. What you?
Yeah, wait, how do you do it?
Do it.
I'm interviewing you now.
Oh.
What's your favorite dance move, sir? And this is called? And this is called? The dude. We'll call it the dude.
Marks.
The check marks?
Do that.
There you have it. The check mark.
This has been Crowdsourcing. I'm Tavari Devone, and we'll see you next time.
AP testing begins next week.
Also, ASB elections will take place next Thursday and Friday at lunch.
Well, that's it for JNN today. I'm Jake Bailey.
And I'm Stephanie Romero.
See you next time.